solo exhibition. I believe Sizwe is back. It's called The People and I in Contemplation. Solo exhibition by visual artist Sizwe Khoza, and it's a showcase that presents 30 new works that really delve into Khoza's journey of introspection and memory and emotional exploration. And so throughout his artistic practice, his vision and visual language has been shaped by multiple influences, most notably his early engagement with black portraiture and the personal photographs that also document his experiences at large. And so the exhibition partakes in an ongoing conversation about identity and belonging, as well as the complexities of life in today's world. Sizwe, I believe you're back, so thank you for joining us. Let's continue with this conversation now. We were just talking about the power of memory, what we choose to remember and what we choose to forget. And in your title, The People and I in Contemplation, for this exhibition, tell us what inspired that ultimately for you.
What inspired me on this exhibition, it was my previous show, which was titled At Least for Now. So my focus on that was taking time away to appreciate whatever little that I had or everything people might have. So with that, I took time away, and I took time away from creating as well, and left my studio and left everything, left the city to start, I'd say, it's a new life, which led to this show, The People and I, which I connected to the people and the surrounding which I'm at now.
All right, and so thank you for speaking to those influences, because I know that your experiences in Mozambique and in South Africa also influenced the works on display. Perhaps you can explain a little bit more about that, but the emotions and the themes that you also wanted to convey this time around through your work.
Pardon me?
I was asking about the influence of Mozambique and South Africa in your work, but more specifically the emotions that would have come through, obviously as part of the conversations. What was evoked this time around?
What evoked us is the moving around. I mean, I speak of myself as a vagabond, someone who just wants to move around. I mean, moving from Mozambique to South Africa, I've been to Soweto and lived in Springs, and I look at my work I use a chessboard, so I keep moving from one block to the next block. So right now I moved from the city of Johannesburg, and now I'm back in a township which we call Ekasi, which is where I grew up, but then I'm reconnecting with the people again. Who knows, maybe I might move back to Mozambique.
Okay, so you are an eternal vagabond then, and I know that the chess also serves as a metaphor for your artwork. Perhaps you could speak to that early engagement that I alluded to earlier on with black portraiture and how it informs your current artistic practice as well.
With the black portraiture, I mean, I'm a black male. I need to focus on black people and black stories. I need to talk about my identity as a black man. I cannot draw any other race. I don't know anything about any other race like that relate to me. Not that I don't know them. I acknowledge them, but I'm a black person, and I cannot shy away from that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And so as you express, your vantage point, tell us about balancing your personal instinct with societal expectations in your creative process. What really goes into that for you?
I look at the work whereby, with this work, in the city is very loud. And when I look back at the work, at least for now, and taking time away to start this new work, The People and I are really connected with my ancestors, are really connected with my surrounding. And it's so funny because I ran away from the city thinking it was too loud, but when I took time to isolate, it became very loud because I was alone and the voices started talking to me. I started hearing voices, and that's when I tapped into understanding that maybe I'm diagnosed with multiple personality disorder as well. So it's hearing myself here and then, now and then.
And so as we continue the dialogue about the human condition through those experiences as well, what is being reflected? Are you hopeful? What picture is being painted there? What role does memory then play as well for you?
Come again?
I was asking in terms of the human condition and the dialogue that is then reflected through those experiences that you've just alluded to. What's then come to the fore? Are you hopeful? Was something scary? What really is emerging on that front? What role does memory then also play in this healing process as well?
In the beginning, it's really scary. It's really scary in the beginning because you don't understand what's happening. Sometimes you tend to lose hope, but then as you go through it and you acknowledge and you start to understand and run away from denial, you start to be hopeful. You start to embrace everything. You start to be more happy. I mean, with the first two works, which is the one on your screen, I think, for now, the middle one.
Sizwe,
I think everything was good here. Hello.
All right, Sizwe, let's leave that there. The conversation continues, but thank you for joining us this morning, chatting about your solo exhibition, The People and I in Contemplation. Of course, I'm exploring various themes about identity.